up on
on
your Facebook or your website?
YouTube.
YouTube/Oomba. YouTube.com/Oomba.
That's where you're streaming to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. Happy Magic Tuesday. David.
Christian.
Here at OombaTV. Last week we had a blast doing Crack a Pack Wars.
You had a blast. I mean, I did crack more. One
You
more.
won.
That's a loose term. I mean, it costed me less, but it kind of cost me more.
Yeah. I mean, you ultimately had the ultimate comeback. But anyway.
Yeah.
So this week, though, we're going to do something different. And we are going to be joined by Josh from Game Masters Laguna Hills Mall. He's going to come in and help us out. But today we thought we'd try something different. We're going to do sealed builds. So I don't know, a lot of the tournaments, especially at conventions, they do a lot of sealed building. It's one of my favorite formats. I like the deck building process, and sealed's always interesting because you don't know what you're gonna get, and sometimes you get the greatest rare in the world, and it doesn't help you. So that's what we're gonna do. So how many packs are we doing?
6 packs.
6 packs.
So,
fresh box.
Fresh box.
Whole bunch of possibilities.
Yeah.
So if you'd like, I would, if you want to pick your 6 first.
Oh, I get to choose?
You never apologize to me.
I think that's really 6. I'm just kidding.
All red cards. Here we go.
Alright. Let's see. If you're going to go that side, I'm just going to go over here.
I mean, I went bottom. I like bottom left. I don't know. Yeah.
Alright.
You know, because when I say bottom left, I mean bottom left.
So, okay, we each have our 6 packs. And about to be joined by our friend Josh. So,
Hi, Josh.
hey Josh.
How's it going, guys?
Good. Hey, how are things done at Game Masters?
Excellent.
Laguna Hills Mall?
Laguna Hills
Still
Mall.
there?
Yep. Every Friday.
Every Friday. I don't know. On Saturday, it looked like you guys were pretty busy.
It was a good day on Saturday for sure. We had both AMONKHET game days. Everybody got a chance to show off all their AMONKHET standard cards.
Nice.
And we opened an invocation.
Ooh, fun. All right, so we're doing sealed builds. We each have our 6 packs.
All right.
What are you looking for when you start doing sealed? Like when you start looking to build your deck?
Me personally, I like to avoid looking at the rares first. Everybody likes to look at the rares first.
Right.
I like to just get them right into the color piles. Mostly what I'm looking for is like a consistent creature curve.
Yeah.
I think very few games are won without creatures. So for me, it's really important to see like which color has the best creatures, which color has 2 drops in fast sets. So a set like this, incredibly important to be able to have 2 drops. There's a lot of trading, there's a lot of racing, and there's a lot of just really powerful 2 drops. Yeah. So there's a lot of 3/1s. There's even a couple of 3/1s with abilities that like when they damage a player, they untap something, or 3/1s with abilities like that. So you're definitely not looking to skimp on the 2 drops. You don't want to fall that far behind. If I play a 3/1 on my second turn and you play nothing, like you're getting hit for at least 3, and then you're playing a 3-drop that probably has to trade with my 3/1 2-drop. It's just a lot of added value for a.
And so your deck size.
Drop.
That's always a big thing with these. Some people like, what are you looking for deck wise?
For me, it's always 40.
Yeah.
Always 40. I don't go over the. I don't ever go over the minimum.
Yeah.
The thing that fluctuates a little bit is how many lands you play in your deck. I think one of the things people tend to do is play a few too many lands sometimes when they have a lowered curve. A lot of times your curve ends in the 4 range. That to me is a perfect place to play 16 lands.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see, a lot of Magic games you lose just too many lands, 3 lands in a row. I mean, again, you need lands to cast spells, but you want to try to minimize the amount of times that you get flooded either way.
Absolutely. All right. Well, should we get started? Good luck,
Let's
sir.
get started. You too.
Let the battles begin.
All right.
So,
Are these Ultra Pro Eclipses?
They are.
Eclipses.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Did you do any geeking events?
If by building a bunk bed you mean geeking, yes, I did.
That totally counts.
I mean, that's where your mind is.
It's true.
You could be building a bunk bed.
I did go and see our friend Josh at Game Masters, where I have now officially decided I will never buy Magic cards from anywhere else because this man has like the golden touch.
Did you get more good? I didn't see when you opened it. Oh!
So this is what I got this weekend from Game Masters.
Must be nice.
It came in the exact same pack as this one.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna be real. Those are both cool cards.
Yeah. So again, I am never getting cards anywhere but from Game Masters at the Laguna Hills Mall, because that means now I have a counter spell to go with the days.
Yeah, way to bring it up.
He's got half the legacy deck.
Like, I'm feeling pretty good about that. So
I mean, the days that you won in the pack war
right
last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That matches.
Thanks. Edit word.
So, open this up. A lot of black, which I'm happy with. And then a Prowling Serpapard.
So, when Josh was talking about the 2-drops, I'll leave this here. That was something he would be talking about. Saying 2-drop meaning the casting cost is 2. You have a 1 and a green, which is the 4th. So, costs you 2 mana to cast. And it actually has an ability on top of being a 3/1 creature.
Ooh, bats. Bats. All right, here we go.
What's better than a live bat? Zombie bat.
Zombie bat.
Yeah.
All right, well, here's a Minotaur.
I did
That
my
feels
first.
What's better than a live Minotaur? Not yet. Not yet.
I did my first OombaTV draft this weekend.
How'd it go?
First place. No big deal.
Oh, okay.
No big deal. No.
How much did you pay the 12-year-old to lose to you?
There was about 5 of them, and at least I wasn't. I mean, I wish I was the one that got passed. Was like a Nissa. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, they were so excited about the foil they literally passed their Planeswalker.
Wow.
But I did go up against somebody that had. It was like zombie, and I had to deal
Zombie
with
and
a
zombie and
Liliana.
zombie, yeah.
No, they had. I'm just blanking on names here because I'm not that good with names.
Liliana?
1-drop that comes back.
Dread Wanderer.
Oh,
Dread
Dread
Wanderer, and one that gave all zombies +1/+1.
So,
They
the
got
rare
one.
in my second pack is Hazoret's Favor. Red enchantment.
Go big or go home.
So, if I can get the red to go with it, that could be fun. Did get a reduced to rubble. I like that. That's just the aftermath. That's an interesting mechanic. Interesting mechanic for sealed. How much can you play out of your graveyard? Ooh.
I probably should've-
Still haven't got a sandworm yet.
Zero
Yeah,
Sandworm.
I
Zero
should-
sandworm.
It's funny because he
Some
had
kinda-
I think
a
it-
million of them in the pack wars
Yeah.
last week.
I think that there's probably you used up those.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean, that's definitely a creature that can...
Gideon's.
Oh, here's my Lord of Accursed.
There's rare.
Everybody needs a zombie lord.
Oh, and Cruel Reality.
Oh,
Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, and if they can't, they lose 5 life. Like that Cruel Reality.
It's a good one. It's a little bit expensive, but man,
Little
once it gets
pricey.
on the board, it's
It's pretty nice. And then I got a second Merciless Javelineer,
yep.
except he's foil and shiny now.
Goes better with the Forcible.
Yeah. So that's always fun. All right, Lord of Accursed.
I'm gonna get the force there.
All right. So
Then you can
He's
please.
the Javelineer is really good and limited in the set. Not only is there a lot of ways to interact with the -1/-1 counter, but also the red-black decks are very aggressive. So being able to make something not block
yeah.
is a lot of times enough pressure
Yeah.
to win those close
Here's
games.
another Minotaur. Here's another Cleric. When you cycle or discard a card, he gains indestructible till the end of the turn. Well, if only I could figure out a way to discard a card. Oh wait, the Javelin.
You got the other Minotaur.
There we go.
It's like they were made to go together.
It's like they're cousins or something. All right, Violent Impact. Are we ever gonna see land destruction again in all the glory that it used to be?
I do not think you'll ever see land destruction again in the glory that it used to be. I assume you're talking about 3 mana
Yeah.
land destruction spells like Stone Rain,
Stone
Molten
Rain.
Rain, or the best one, Pillage.
Yeah,
Ice Storm.
yeah. Failure to comply. Here's a fun blue white.
That's pretty fun if I go that way. And it's always nice to have some sort of board wipe.
Yeah.
Little
It's never-
dusk till dawn.
Ooh. That never goes bad. All right. Ooh, Manticores. There's some red. Seen some red now. Winged Shepherd. 5/5 or 3/3 flying vigilance for 5 or 6. That's
He does also cycle for 1 white, so if it's in the early game, you don't have 6 mana yet, you can't get rid of him.
yeah. Oh, here's another Cursed Minotaur with Menace. All right, so Menace. This is one of those mechanics that in this format, how powerful is that?
It's still really good. Menace is always going to be a fairly powerful ability. Similar to flying, it just gives you evasive abilities, makes it more difficult for your opponent to block. And again, it falls in the Minotaur theme is essentially making creatures not block.
Right.
Red-black aggressive decks are very pushed in this format to making the creatures not block and just really getting in there with the attacks.
Right.
So a card like this forces them to have 2 blockers. Even if they have 2 blockers, if you have one of the 4 or 5 cards that makes one of them not block,
That's
it
right.
effectively renders both as a non-blocker, which is pretty sweet.
So, Luxa River Shrine allows you to gain life. Gaining life in this format in a sealed competition.
Gaining life is always kind of tough. It depends on what's gaining you life. In the case of the Luxa River Shrine, it takes quite a few turns. Also, it takes a mana investment as well. And it's not really gaining you a large amount of life. Even once you get the 3 counters on it, you're only gaining 2 life, which isn't really a giant amount of life to be gaining per turn. There's a couple other cards in the set that gain life that do a little bit of a better job. They have Renewed Faith, which is 2 colorless mana and 1 white mana, and lets you gain 6 life. Or you can cycle it for 2 and gain 2 life when you cycle
What
it.
just happened there?
I got your friend.
Oh!
Oh!
Tremors.
That's what we call
Tremors.
a bomb.
I love that movie.
Look out, Kevin Bacon.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hope his foot's not loose.
How do you feel about?
Ah.
I mean, I wouldn't put this in my normal deck, but in a Curator of Mysteries, I think this could be pretty right.
Great.
Shut
Great.
up.
Great card.
I did. I had that right there.
Definitely sweet. Huge flyer, has evasion abilities, has other abilities. Also get another one of the big threats that cycles really cheap. So in the early game, if you are stuck on 2 lands, if you are stuck on things, it's really easy to get rid of it and draw another card.
Cool. All right. So, I pulled this Glorious End.
The Glorious End.
Being able to end someone's turn.
It is an interesting effect because you can do it at any time. So that means you can do it in response to them casting a spell, which will effectively counter their spell and leave it in the exile. You can do it in the middle of their attacks, which effectively ends their attack step. Big drawback on that card, though. If you don't win the game the next turn,
That's it.
you lose.
That's it.
You gotta want it. I mean, that's what.
You gotta really,
That's what it
really,
comes down
really
to.
want it.
Like, if I can't want it for you. Friday night, I had it. I put it in my deck. You know why? Because
Why wouldn't you?
confidence.
Yeah.
You know.
Feeling good.
How many times did you play it? Did you bring anybody to a Glorious End?
I drew it out of. Well, they were short and sweet. I had 7 games total. I drew it 3 times. I got to use it once.
Nice.
So-
The time you used it, did you win the game?
Yeah.
Or did you lose
Oh
the
no,
game?
no.
It won
I
you the
won.
game?
I ended up winning the game every time I drew it. I just was waiting to have that like ha 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 ha
Moment.
and I didn't. So I
Nice.
only got to go ha 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 middles.
So in other words, they cast the Planeswalker. They're feeling good because they just got Liliana. Glorious End, no Liliana.
Right. No Liliana on the board. That turn gets ended there. So Liliana is stuck in purgatory on the stack there. You saw it a little bit when this set first came out. You saw it a little bit in the white humans deck. For 2 reasons. Humans are very, very aggressive.
Six
So as
humans?
they're coming at you, sometimes one more turn is all they
Fox
need when they
a lot,
have
you
6
know?
guys on the board. Also, the new Gideon that's in AMONKHET as well costs 3 mana. He lets you make an emblem that says while you have a Gideon Planeswalker on the battlefield, you can't lose the game for
Wow.
any reason. So if you have that emblem and a Gideon on the field, Glorious End will end their turn, and even
There's
if you
no
don't
side
win,
effects.
never lose the
Wow.
game.
That's a nice combination.
Yeah, very cool that their mythics work together that way.
Best combination ever.
It's one of the best combinations ever. It is a little scary for those of us that like Gideon
Right.
because you can kind of see both of them in the photos, and it seems as though as we move towards Hour of Devastation, it probably will be Gideon's
Yeah.
Gideon's Glorious End. Can you put that one up there for me? Let me see it real quick.
Glorious End, baby. So,
Want to real quick? You know, anybody new tuning in want to say, hey, 7 people? Awesome. Thanks for watching us.
Absolutely.
In
Thanks,
case
guys.
you're like, what's going on here? You didn't catch the beginning. We are doing a sealed deck. So David and I both just finished opening our 6 packs. We got them kind of
good?
separated by colors. So we're going to be doing a build here in a little bit.
Right.
But
what is a sealed deck?
a sealed deck is where you get 6 packs, generally from the same set. Sometimes you do it in a block format where you have 4 of one set, 2 packs of another, something that works well together, and you build a deck. So rules states in a limited format where you have a limited amount of cards, i.e. 6 packs, you build a deck of at least 40 cards. That includes your lands. So 8 people, all right, people tuning in. I like it.
Like it.
So
Tell your friends.
welcome.
Question, where are we coming from?
We're in lovely Irvine at the OombaTV studios right now, having a good old time with our friend Josh from Game Masters at the Laguna Hills Mall.
Laguna Hills Mall.
And you play Magic how many days there?
7 days a week.
There we go.
7 days a week.
So,
Magic
fun
tournaments,
things
Magic
happening.
hangouts.
Oh, ho, ho.
Woo!
What's that?
Wait, is that a mythic rare with that foil land too?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Whoa, Samu.
That's how
Yeah.
Matt wants it. Look at how
Eddie,
camera.
he
Flash,
kills-
double
kills it
strike,
right at the
visual
end.
taste.
Flash.
Oh,
A little
wow.
bit of everything.
Let's see that on
Absolutely.
camera.
And I-
Throw 'em up there.
That's where
Definitely.
this is the type of card that might put you into the colors.
Yeah.
You know, if I wasn't playing red green before,
Probably playing red green now.
that's
Well,
what
and
my
interesting enough, I got a red green Kierna Charioteer, 3/3 for 3. Trample. Other creatures you control have trample. Having trample in this format.
Awesome.
awesome.
Any kind of sealed, anything sealed, trample just seems to.
That's what
Absolutely.
it won me.
That can
It won me a couple games, especially with there was a card that, you know, damage can't be prevented and double all your damage.
Yeah.
So that was like, oh, and trample.
The rare
Yeah.
split
Or
card.
and trample. Who knew?
Yeah.
You got a General Shark, he says, tell Josh, Michael Rodriguez says hello.
Michael, how's it going, man?
Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in, brother. Another thing about trample, it's on red and green this set because red and green have a lot of pump spells.
Yeah.
A lot of +3/+3s, a lot of +3/+1s, a lot of things like that. So if you add trample to a creature that already has a high power who's been blocked, who's getting even higher power.
Yeah.
There is also a red-white split card that the red half of it is 2/1 red. It is an instant and it doubles your creature's power.
Wow.
So if you have a creature with trample who's getting double the power, it's, you know, double the punch.
That's pretty strong. So all right. So now, I guess it's time to build.
Yeah, man.
Get to see what we can do.
Looks like it is time to build.
Interesting thing. These deserts.
I just want to see a glorious end.
I know. Me too.
So do I.
I want to see Christian cast his Samut and have it glorious ended.
Even if I lose, I think I'd feel good if I can. Like, I think I'd feel pretty good about that.
Who's winning today?
Oh,
Me.
oh yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah,
Damn. He
yeah.
wants it.
Hands
He wants
down.
it.
That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna let the Javelineers kind of steer my ship here. I feel like those are really strong. I have some ways to discard cards.
Right?
Red black feels pretty good.
Hey guys, are we actually using those cameras for your deck during the game? Those cameras, like,
Show the card that I played.
We can do yes, no, maybe, I don't know. What do you guys want? Oh yeah, do single shots. Send them up then. All right, Wander to Death. Here's my nice 6/6 for 4.
Yeah, like you said when you started with the Javelineers too, I don't think there is ever anything wrong when your sealed deck has something unique, especially doubles, or even like a rare or 2 uncommons that like you really like in a color.
Yeah.
I think especially if it's the colors you enjoy playing, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a look at that one first.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, as long as you're staying open-minded, you're gonna look at a couple other things too
Sure.
to see if something else, you know, jumps out at you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're like me personally, I love attacking.
Yeah.
So red is my favorite color, hands down. If I gotta pick a second one, it is green. If I gotta
Yeah.
pick a third one, it's white. Like,
Sure.
I just want to attack.
So-
So for me, I'm not looking at the slow steel decks first.
Right.
Blue is always the last color
Yeah.
that I look at. But you know, I mean, and that's me because I like attacking, love
Sure.
turning guys sideways. I like putting pressure on my opponents. I like ending games a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Some people are the exact opposite. Some people just like to slow it down. Some people, you know, countering spells and drawing cards is the only, you know, true form of magic for a lot of, especially the early wizards.
Absolutely. So okay, so I'm looking at red black, skewing more towards the Minotaurs. I have a Lord of Accursed. I have no other zombies. So this is a case where I'm taking this card, which we all know is really good.
That is definitely not true, though.
No.
We got a couple other zombies hidden in here. You got to be careful in the set because they do have things that fall into the theme. So a lot of things have 2 creature types. So for instance, this 3/2 Minotaur here is also a zombie, little undead. Your Blighted Bat here as well, also an undeader. So you got a couple of them in there. That's not definitely to say the Lord of the Accursed would make the deck, but anytime you have something that gives +1/+1 to all creature types, definitely want to make sure you go back through, check them real close, because wizards like to add 2, 3 creature types.
They get kind of silly.
Absolutely, you got. I mean, you have a Minotaur Cleric.
Yeah.
That to me is ludicrous.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
It's like a troll scholar, right?
Yeah.
It's like a
Goblin Scholars. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When did he go to college?
Also, I mean, maybe you play white because there happens to be a lot of zombies in that color.
Yeah. They
Fancy that.
definitely are white zombies.
absolutely.
And not just an awesome band. What up, guys? All right. Jackals.
Jackal.
Jackals.
Jackal?
Jackals.
Jackal.
9-1.
All right.
Oh,
9.
there we go. A Thresher Lizard. +1/+2 if I have 1 or fewer cards in my hand.
Thresher Lizard, great card in an aggressive deck. Gets a bonus as you get rid of the cards in your hand. So something you already want to do with your aggressive decks is play as many spells as you can early, put a lot of pressure on the opponent. So a card like that gets bigger as you run out of cards. Fantastic.
I don't even know why,
That's
legitly,
awesome.
I was even kidding myself about even looking at those colors.
What kind of lands is he working with?
Not
Oh,
the
you got a couple rare lands here.
Look
Yep.
at this guy.
Christian, of course, has the foil red-black cycling land.
Hey, I forgot a couple comments. Pub 321 says Envelope makes zombies, and he says
That's true.
Hog Champ.
Yeah.
For you guys out there.
Hogchamp?
Hog Champ.
Hogchamp.
Yeah. They want to give him a shout out.
Thank you,
Pogchamp.
Hogchamp.
PogChamp.
Wait, is that a challenge?
321.
Like,
Because I grew up in the early 90s. If you want to throw
Yeah.
it out on some Pogs,
Do you still have your
I still have my slammers.
Holy.
Like,
I think I could find like,
I'm
I think
gonna
I
be
have
honest,
an
like-
Anaheim Bullfrogs, like slammer.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
We're going indoor roller hockey?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, PogChamp. That's what I said. Right?
PogChamp. All
So
right.
that was Pub
Bub.
Now, like
321.
Joe Budden or whatever you're saying, like bump it up. I don't know that, but
That's all right.
no.
So, for Hazard's Favor, it's an enchantment. We're leaving it on the board. We have the opportunity to give a creature +2, give it hastily in the turn, but then we have to sacrifice that creature. Is this a case where we're just literally throwing creatures right in his face?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. For that one to work, you definitely need a lot of creatures in your deck.
Yeah.
It is a enormous drawback to have to kill the creature every time.
Right.
I haven't really made that one work too much in my decks yet. Although I don't remember having it in Steel deck too many times.
Sure.
But I know I've had the chance to have it in a few draft decks, and it's either not quite made it, or I've wanted something else, or it's
Right.
not worked out quite the way that I wanted to.
Gotcha.
It may almost be too aggressive for a set like this that has a lot of trading and a lot of other creatures going on.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I've had pretty limited experience with it in Steel
Sure.
decks, so it's
Be
kind
fun
of
with
hard
ball
for me to say.
lightning.
There's
Just,
a time limit you guys have to your decks.
yeah, normally what do you get?
Normally there is a time limit. Normally you get about 40 minutes. I think is at a
We'll try and go
you get
faster.
somewhere around 40 minutes. Do some registering of decks and some building. We don't have a real time limit here, but they'll get done way quicker than 40 minutes,
All right.
won't you?
Oh, yeah. I think I'm getting close.
It looks like they're both getting close. I think they have it narrowed down to both of their colors. It looks like we're gonna have red-green versus red-black, so we'll get a chance to see. It'll be interesting. We got a
I like all these.
mythic legendary tribe leader on one
Here we
side
go.
versus a couple of the choice better rares on the other side.
Yeah.
David
Well,
has a
better
never
uncommons,
to
too.
return.
See,
Couple awesome uncommons.
this goes into my deck. I don't get to start with it.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You should start with it.
No, because I don't play Commander.
Put on camera. What was that?
You understand that if you actually do play Commander, you also don't start with it. Like, it's in a command
You
zone.
should go in command.
Like,
No, I go Commando, not Commander.
Okay.
Commander.
Yeah.
Adjust better.
Adjust better. Hey. Let's see. Do I need the card draw? Or can I just rely on cycling? That's the nice thing. There's enough cycling in this set, too. You don't necessarily have to pay 2 life for everything.
I am a huge fan of cycling. Evens out draws, it makes games a little bit more fun. You see a little bit less mana screw. You know, you're able to play a lot more Magic, you know.
Hey, in your infinite wisdom, did you bring land with you?
There's a black box behind Josh. And,
Hey, I was supposed to know what the black box is?
what's in the box, guys?
Let's see how the
An
plane
airplane?
went down.
Yeah, how did the plane go down?
Let's look at this black
We're
box.
excited, and so is Malaysian Airlines. It's not too soon, right?
Too soon? Wait, when?
For
how many
which
years
plane?
ago?
For which
How
plane?
many years ago was it?
I'm just trying to document.
No.
8 and 8, sir.
I'm gonna find some cool lands here. Some of these are kind
Alright.
of old. Like looking for some portal lands.
Hey, now.
Some-
I have every single one of those listed somewhere.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Well, you should.
Fair game.
I did get 2 full arts.
Ooh, I did. I am going to use my Nicol Bolas full art, I think, for sure.
Show that card.
Because, again.
So-
oh, wait. No, Nicol Bolas isn't here yet.
He's not here yet.
He's not here yet, guys.
So your normal standard land.
The card that is shown on the camera. 'cause they moved it.
Oh, I forgot they're not on the
yeah.
thing. So your normal card would
Beautiful.
look like this. Full art land is like this. Hence, full art. Hence, full art land.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's why.
looks beautiful.
Can you guys each
it
put
is
those
full
ones
art.
up
It
there?
is beautiful.
Oh, you want the
We
My
found
Land
the
Awards?
full cycle of Lorwyn swamps.
Oh,
I can't be
Yes.
the only one excited.
no.
Nice.
Can't,
Dude,
okay.
they're real nice.
I'll be
Wait, do
I'll
they
use that.
connect?
Oh, they're not like super worth a bunch of money.
No.
But it's
But
cool
they're
in this
pretty.
one because all the swamps are bogs, but they have colors. In
Yeah, there's like, they're colorful logs.
Yeah. Here we throw that one up
Oh,
there.
I thought they were gonna be.
I like this swamp. It's just a great swamp. It has
I thought they were gonna
flowers
be
in
like-
it, so it's not quite so dreary. And Lauren was the best. So
I thought they were gonna be like
Kithkins.
the planes from Ice Age that actually connected.
Oh,
no,
no.
not
They
quite
haven't
that.
done
They
that.
need to bring
They
that
haven't done
back.
that for a
They need to bring it
while.
back.
I feel like they're just getting lazy.
Yeah. That's probably
Um,
true.
all right, what do I want to
said
do?
it. Actually, he said it.
Wait, you said that.
No, you said they're lazy.
Who said that?
You did.
Who did? Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat? Who dat?
What did they go beat them saying? Thanks, sir.
Nice fancy Eclipse sleeves here by Ultra Pro.
Yeah. On a shameless plug, they're part of the Unrivaled series, Ascension, Ultra
All
Pro.
right.
But if you guys haven't tried these Eclipse sleeves, I
Like-
highly recommend them.
Yeah, yeah.
Super sturdy, they shuffle well.
They're great. Honestly, it's funny because one of the things you heard talked about the most is Ultra Pro is kind of the leader in the business of making like the baseline for products. They make so many products that theirs is the go-to, and they tend to be the most convenient and the most economical. And until they made this product, you know, sleep companies like Dragon Shield, who are literally known for making very expensive quality products. This is the nicest sleeve that Ultra Pro has made in I can't even tell you how long. It's one of the only times I've switched from super sleeves to actually using an Ultra Pro product like consistently, even at even at big tournaments. They're great.
Alright, I think I've got, let's see. You adjust.
All right, we got a comment from General Sharkey.
Yep.
Nope, pass.
Is from the Shards of Arla.
Lara.
238.
This one that has the Lorwyn symbol on it.
Yeah.
Lorwyn. Okay.
Fact.
Alright, I'm gonna ditch that. There we go.
Any
Alright.
of these do. Ooh, Evolving Wilds.
So
I didn't
I'll use
see
the
that.
Lorwyn since we have a request. I'm also a fan of the opposite of Lorwyn.
Shadowmoor.
Shadowmoor was pretty cool. So
Oh, the best swamp is from Shards of Alara. I could
Yeah.
probably see that. Shards is a really cool set.
Yeah.
It's another like multicolored set, so their lands aren't quite locked into the normal strategies for the artwork, which is kind of cool.
How do you feel about,
the swamp, sir.
little lands like grasping dunes?
I have not been a fan of them so far. The effects that they give you are fairly minimal. Just understandable that you can't put effects that are super amazing on a land and still have it be there. The problem is that in a format that's fast, you're playing a lot of creatures, you're wanting to play spells. Sometimes having a colorless land makes it difficult to cast some of your spells. So the effect that you're getting off of a land that only gives you colorless mana instead of either of the colors you need is a pretty big drawback. You need that effect to be pretty awesome to make that worth it. Now, if you have any of the cards that interact with -1/-1 counters, Grasping Dunes is the land that can totally make your deck. This does let you put a counter on a creature, so it can sometimes be creature control. It can kill 1 toughness creatures. Another drawback land, it can only be used as a sorcery.
Yeah.
So you can't do anything in response. You can't use the land during combat, which is another fairly large drawback.
What was that? Quicksand? Is that the one from like Visions?
Quicksand.
I love that card.
Quicksand was
Maze
great.
of Iz.
Maze of
Maze of
Iz.
Iz is the best, but
I shall attack you.
Island
Oh, sorry.
Island of Wok was that flying creatures?
I don't know. I think Tolarian Academy still probably.
We're talking about things that usually use the creatures here,
Well,
not
okay, fine.
Oh, anatomy. Got to mention the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale then, right? Yeah. The $1,000
These cards are so nice.
land that gives all creatures an upkeep of 1.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Extremely awkward.
Wait, so I just put out how many tokens? I have 6 land.
Being a Goblin Charbelcher combo player in Legacy myself, I many times have made 18 to 24 goblins and had them play a Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, which again is it's a land that gives all creatures an upkeep cost of 1.
Wow.
So all creatures that anybody controls have at the beginning of your upkeep pay 1 colorless mana or sacrifice the creature.
Wow.
So with with 24 tokens, there is
That's a
no
lot.
way that 24 mana is getting paid.
Yeah, that's. Well, and then you're not doing anything the rest of your turn either.
Right. Yeah. Even if you're saving 1 or 2 creatures, it means you have to either save creatures or
Yeah, what do you want
play
to do?
spells.
Yeah, one positive negative about these sleeves
Yeah.
is people with OCD, myself.
Oh.
There's 41 in a packet. I think it's a great thing, but again, it messes with me because
Now
I'm
you
like,
gotta, wait,
I
did I
know.
leave one out?
Yeah, I was like, but wait, there's 1. Is there? It's nice, just in case
Definitely.
you lose 1.
I actually want to give huge props to
Yeah.
Ultra Pro for realizing that this was a massive fault of the entire sleeve industry of having the exact number of sleeves you
Right.
need in a pack is,
Well,
it's really tough. And a lot of times with Constructed, they would give you 80 sleeves.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they didn't account for limited. And I think probably a lot more sleeves get used for limited. I don't have science research to back that up, but I mean, at least for me personally, like
Sure.
when I put a Constructed deck in sleeves, it can stay in those sleeves for at least a few tournaments.
Sure.
At least,
Yeah.
and limited, I go through sleeves at a
left, right, and center.
much higher
Yeah.
rate, you know?
Well, because let's be honest, how many
think
people
there is- I
remember
think
to
you do
bring
have
sleeves
science
for a lot of
to-
these?
Right.
So you're picking them up wherever you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, Josh, you got any Ultra Pro sleeves at Game Masters Laguna Hills Mall?
Absolutely. We carry Ultra Pro's entire line.
There you
We
go.
love those guys.
Yeah.
Not only do they make cool sleeves like the Eclipse sleeves, they're awesome to local game stores. And some companies, especially companies that are as large as Ultra Pro,
Don't
tend to
have to be.
forget how important it is to foster communities and tend to do stuff like that.
Right.
Ultra Pro has numerous times sent reps not only here to the OombaTV studios to hang out and say hi, but also to Game Master to give away sleeves, to give away playmats, to
Yeah.
to just remind the community that like,
Hey, we're here.
we love you guys, and that
And we love them.
to me is awesome. So, big thanks to them.
Big
Our
thanks.
at our last PPTQ at Game Master,
And what was
they
it?
actually donated new Eclipse sleeves so that every person that played in our sealed deck PPTQ got to try out a pack of the new
Hello.
Eclipse sleeves as well.
Yeah, I was
All right.
there.
Cool.
I've been at 5th place. No
That's
big deal.
right. Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Top 8.
Top eight.
eight.
No
I'm
big
not-
deal.
Not some Friday night warrior. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Every now and then he comes out on a Saturday too.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up. I like to win.
Yeah. Well, do
Please.
people like losing? Like, have you met those people? Oh, no, I'm just happy to be here.
Actually, you know what?
I enjoy the process, but,
What
you
people
know.
say about tournament generally, if I find someone that's playing, they're brand new to the game.
Right.
Some people are probably just lying to me, but for myself, I started playing. I've played off and on since Fallen Empires.
Sure.
So, if someone's new and they're playing in a tournament, like if it's a PBTQ, no, I'm out for blood. But you know,
Blood.
if it's,
Here's a bloodlust Minotaur right here.
Yeah.
Oh my
You gotta discard a card when Christian comes to play.
heartless. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's. I know what plays against me. I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's cool, you know. But I'd rather someone have a good time, especially the new player they're getting in, they're learning. You know,
Oh, yeah.
we're doing a booster draft. They like not do a complete misplay. Sometimes I'll wait till after, but most of the time it's like if they misplay in the sense that it's not how something works, I'll then explain it to them how it works, let them play it right, often at the detriment to my own self.
What's the number 1 tip you guys give to newcomers to Magic the Gathering?
Have fun.
Yeah. It's lost a lot.
Honestly, have fun. Like,
So many people are so concerned with finding the best, you know, deck on the internet. You know, it takes a lot. I mean, you want to know what you're going up against, but at the same time, just enjoy it. You know, enjoy the cards. Don't get pigeoned with you having to win. Like, if you're hanging out and having friends, like, you could be doing a lot worse things on a Friday night than hanging out with some friends.
and the
playing
truth
cards.
is, a lot of these stores have guys like Josh. And I mean, there's only one Josh. But if you have questions, they're here to help you. That's the best part. They're here to help. And, you know, if you've got questions you're not sure, you can talk to them and they'll help you get through. I mean, I've sat at a tournament once and there was a young lady who wanted to learn how to play Magic. And 4 people were helping her build her deck, not because we cared what she played, but we wanted her to have the most fun possible. And I think that's the big thing. So how do you want to see who goes first? 20-sided? 2
oftentimes-
sixes?
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Roll a dice.
I know, not safe for TV.
That's true.
Yeah, I have
20-sided or
Trump.
2-6?
Well, we can say Trump, but not
Two
rock,
six?
paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
No. That's
Okay, let's do this. We
Okay.
got the dice.
all right.
4, 3.
Wow, not oftentimes. All right, I will be on the play, sir.
All right.
All right. So,
All right, Christian, the bloodlust Minotaur on the play.
All right.
I like to
Play him like
let
this is a
them
PBTQ.
Yeah.
Just tear him down.
know. Yeah.
Out for blood.
What makes you think he won't cut you?
What you thinking? Interesting. All right. Oh,
Your turn, sir.
thank you, sir. All right. In honor of our guest, Josh.
Ooh, Lorwyn Swamp on turn 1.
What a brown nose.
David in the lead.
I
David in
got
the
Josh here. Let me use this land.
How big is that?
Look at bro. That's
Yeah.
a bitter blossom.
Yeah. You're a judge, so.
You're supposed to remain impartial?
Absolutely not. That's a fallacy.
How many impartial judges are there really? Oh, there
Now,
it
if
is.
someone had a card with a cycling ability, when could they cycle?
Anytime you like. Cycling is an instant ability on the card.
Nice. All right, thank you, sir.
So if you are short on lands and looking to try to hit your land drops, you can definitely cycle on your turn during a main phase so that you don't miss your land and still have a turn to play
Thank you,
it.
sir.
If you want to cycle at the end of your opponent's turn, like
End of your
Christian's doing
turn?
right now,
I'm going to cycle to draw a card.
Oh, well done. That must feel nice.
Drawing card.
It did feel nice.
That must feel really
It
nice.
hit really nice.
How important is drawing cards?
Drawing cards is extremely important. You get to draw one a turn unless there's other
Special
things.
things.
Yep, special things. The more you draw, the more cards you have to play, and you go through your deck. You want to filter through it, get the best stuff. All right. Decisions. Let's go ahead and get
Here
so
we go.
ornery.
Whoa.
So ornery kudu, 3/4, and it's gonna have. Let me take one of these die here. I gotta put a one creature I control. So right now it is a 2/3.
2-3. All right. Well
No,
played. Oh yeah, we moved.
We move.
All
I
right.
can't. I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even wait to see if he was done. I assumed he was.
I passed turns. Sir.
Okay. Cool.
it's always good to communicate. Games of Magic.
Yep.
Tell your opponent what's going on.
Shall play
Communication.
Bloodlust Insider
Oh, look who's got bloodlust now.
Right?
and
That's Christian's cousin, actually.
I shall pass the turn.
We ain't
He
kissing.
looks really
We're not
angry.
kissing cousins.
He does look
He
really
looks
angry.
I will draw.
angry about something. Not sure what.
Neither does he.
I mean, maybe it's the awkward like shoulder armor. Only his right shoulder is protected. I don't know.
I am going to declare combat.
All right. Is it
Attack
mortal?
you for 2.
Okay.
Coming in with a 2/3 kudu.
National team.
Ew.
David down to 18.
Creature gains haste until one turn. Alright. Second main phase. I'll play a giant spider.
Giant
Oh,
spider.
It's so big. It's the giant
He's so
spider.
large.
This is a 2/4 creature. Not great, but hey, works right now. What's reach?
He does also have a reach. Reach lets him block flyers. So a creature with flying can normally only be blocked by other creatures with flying, with the exception of creatures that have reach. They go way high.
Ooh, another.
Yank him down.
We're about halfway in. Anybody that's new, want to welcome you. OombaTV, David, myself, Christian, Josh. Say we're doing a sealed deck right now. If you weren't here for the build, we didn't really show that much of the build. Just talked about a few cards, but here we are.
So I'm gonna play this out and see how this works. Cast Baleful Emit. So when he enters the battlefield, I have to put a -1/-1/-1 counter on a target creature I
You
control.
do. And you can put it on whatever creature you'd like.
So my question is, can I activate his ability before the 1/1 gets there?
You can.
So I shall go ahead and in response to the 1/1, give my Baleful Emit haste. The -1/-1 kills him. And I shall declare my attack phase. And I shall swing at you for 4/3 with lifelink.
All right. So what does lifelink do? As
What?
I do not block, so I take 4.
Lifelink is whenever that creature deals damage, you gain that much life. So since this guy did 4 damage, David gains 4 life.
I'm at 22. And I
Got
pass the
16 for Christian, 22 for David.
Untap.
All right.
Draw.
No upkeeps. Sad times.
Play lands.
Eventually, I may hit another swamp. We'll see. Could be fun. Bless you, sir.
Bless your little heart.
Oh, as I was sneezing, I saw Emicrol.
Oh my god!
Scared Jesus out of me for a second.
Oh wow. So good time. So when the follow up to AMONKHET comes out, are we losing Eldritch Moon and the Oath of the Gatewatch?
Nope.
No.
Not quite yet. With Hour of Devastation, we won't be losing anything from Standard.
Okay.
And then with the set following Hour of Devastation, we will lose both Battle for Zendikar
Right.
and Oath of the Gatewatch. And then we'll be keeping Shadows over Innistrad and Eldritch Moon for a little bit longer.
Fan of that. Wow, you really worried about flyers, huh?
No, they just take creature curve, baby.
Christian putting down a Minotaur Sure Shot. It's a 2/3 Minotaur. Again, it has reach, allowing it to block flyers. Even though he's more of an attacker, he also has an ability where you can pay 1 colorless mana and 1 red mana to give him +1/+0, making him a pretty effective 3-drop for just bashing in. He trades with guys that are a lot bigger than him very, very often.
Yeah.
So when you use the term pumpable, that's what we're
Pumpable.
referring to.
Pumpable.
Would you like to pump up the jams?
Pump it up. Pump the music.
On
Get
the
loud
floor.
and bumping. Okay.
Oh, but he real good. That just got weird.
Why?
I don't know what that voice was.
It inevitably gets weird. It's fine.
Did that make it weird?
Did that make it weird?
All
All right, buddy. What are we doing now? Come
What
on.
happened?
We only got so much time.
I know. In your decisions.
Just like real life Magic, Christian is stalling.
Yeah.
Like Joseph.
The pressure.
Swing for 4.
2.
Swinging for 2. That's 1.
Swingers for 2. So we got Christian here at 16, David over here at 20.
Someone's afraid.
David still with the massive
Not
4/3
for
lifelinker.
20.
Choose wisely.
Oh, don't worry.
Hold on. Should I?
There it got weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That was awkward.
Now we're looking back at Push It like that was the norm.
Yeah.
Like
Did that just make it weird, guys?
If I, you gotta bring. What's?
Thresher Lizard.
What did I do?
3/2. If I have 1 or fewer cards in my hand, he gets +1/+2, so it becomes a 4/5 or 4/4.
Wow.
I do not have 1 or fewer at the moment.
David currently has 4 cards in his hand, so he is pretty far away from getting the
I passed
Thresher
it to you, sir.
Lizard's extra power and toughness turned on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see 2 floating man.
But as the game winds down, he will need to play spells to keep up, and it's
End of your turn, I'm
It's
going to
gonna
go ahead
happen.
and Magna Spray that.
Oh, exile.
Exiled.
2 damage to any creature, and if the creature dies, you exile it instead.
Exile.
Great in this format. It takes out guys with Embalm. It also, on some of the guys that have triggers as to when they die, it
Yeah.
also prevents those.
Oh, nicely done. But he didn't die.
Not he was banished.
He was banished.
That's right.
All right.
Here we go.
6 watching, 1 life. We got a life.
All
We're
right.
going to go ahead and declare.
Nice. We like you too.
I'm going to declare combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with Miso Onri.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I don't hate it. That's the problem.
No, it's a great name for
That's
it.
the really.
I'm never going to call him
can
anything
I
else.
start the. I want to make a deck where I use that.
He's so ornery.
All right.
Sure shot.
Okay.
All right, so Christian is attacking with his 2/3 Miso Ornery and his 2/3 Minotaur Sure Shot.
And I shall block with my baleful limits.
Well, limit 3 lives.
David's putting the block on there. He's making Christian have some sort of pump spell, having something. We'll see what he's got.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
play Shed Weakness. Target creature not only gets +2/+2, but I may remove a -1,
Oh, wow.
-1 counter from it.
All right.
Excellent. So after we remove the -1/-1 counter, that is going to make his Ornery Kudu a 5/6,
Okay.
making him bigger than the lifelinker.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to pump him twice.
Okay.
And we pump the Minotaur twice,
4/3.
making him a 4/3.
So 4
So-
damage. So that'll negate.
Yep.
So you're still at 20, but he
Yep.
dies.
Yes.
He dies.
He dies,
And
And when
Trey, go.
when Christian says it negated there, what he means is that David took 4 damage from the Minotaur Sure Shot that was unblocked, and also gained 4 life from his Baleful Ammit. So instead of marking down that he went down 4 and back up 4, just left it at a null.
Beautiful.
So we got
It's gonna be-
16 here for Christian,
gonna be rough.
20 for David. David's still in the lead, but Christian has quite a hold on the board.
Yeah,
Christian.
it's pretty strong.
Believe in you.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to cycle now. Get rid of them burden. All right, and let's see.
David here cycling on Burden. He doesn't have 2 swamps, so he can't cast it. So even though Christian only has 2 cards, he needs to get rid of the Unburden, try to find a little bit of his other mana, or just
So-
another creature to put in the way of things
So,
like Minotaur Sure Shot.
Playing Soul Stinger, 4/5 comes in with 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. Just to go on him. And when he dies, you may put a 1/1 counter on target creature for each 1/1 counter on Soul Stinger.
so he's currently a 2/3.
Yes.
Currently at 2/3.
And
All
here's
right.
your turn.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. All right.
There it is.
There's
There's
some-
3 times.
There's some dimp. All right.
Apparently, Gavin
Combat.
is having a good time.
Going to combat.
Mortal
Christian's
style.
sending the team. He's got a 2/4 Spider, a 3/4 Kudu, and a 2/3 Minotaur all coming in.
Well, it looks like he can pump his Minotaur 3 times. So we'll go ahead and block him.
Okay. I will pump the Minotaur. 1 time should give lethal. Because that won't kill. Yeah.
Cool.
And
All right, so Christian pumps his Minotaur once, making it able to trade with the Soul Stinger here.
For 5 then?
Mhm.
Alright, so taking 15.
David takes 5 and goes to 15.
He has 2 damage on him. Put a -1/-1 on him. And we'll put a -1/-1.
Ooh, so actually, with these ones, we have to target the
same
same guy
creature?
with Soul
Oh,
Stinger's
okay.
ability. So
So we'll
he's
make it -2/-2.
right. So you're gonna put both the -1/-1 counters on the Minotaur Sure Shot, and because he's already taken 2 damage this turn, those -1/-1 counters will finish him off. So instead of those staying there, he is gonna die.
lethal.
Done.
Yeah, with Soul Stinger, even if you have numerous counters, you have to choose one target.
One
It says
target.
one target creature to transfer all of the counters.
Oh, wait.
But wait. So here's a magic question. So when he goes to target, like placing those counters on him,
Sure.
could, let's say I play this card,
You could absolutely respond to this
and
ability.
those would then fizzle. So in response to you stating that the counters are going there, before they actually hit, I'm going to pump him one more time.
All right.
Okay.
So he still has Soul Stinger's ability here on the stack, and anytime you put an ability on the stack, you say who you're targeting first. So he targeted the Minotaur. And what Christian's saying now is that he would like to do something in response to the Minotaur getting those counters. He wants to use that Minotaur as fodder for his fling.
Okay.
Fling lets you sack a creature to deal its power to any creature or player. So he's going to play that fling and sack the Minotaur sure shot that is about to die anyways to do 3 damage.
4 damage because I pumped it once.
4. Okay.
4 damage because he pumped it once before the fling.
There we go. So taking 11.
David falls to 11. So we got Christian here at 16 on the attack and David at 11.
All right.
See that face? I don't know if you caught that. That was all right.
All right. It is what it is.
You're going to learn today.
You gonna learn today.
Neff Crop Entangler, 2/1 trample. You may exert him as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+2 until the end of the turn.
So he's a 2/1 for 2, and when he attacks, you can exert him. Exerting means you can choose to have the creature not untapped during the following turn to gain an extra bonus. So when he exerts, he will become a 3/3 for the current attack. Made a pretty effective 2-drop, really. He can bash through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense. So this here is an enchant creature.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. So enchant creature has, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card.
Oh, wow.
I'm playing it on Miso Ornery,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to then declare combat.
Okay.
Attack, attack.
Block the ornery, take 2 damage, and negate the card. So I'm down to 9.
All right.
David puts a chump block in front of the 3/4, not wanting Christian to draw an extra card with the 6th Sense. Takes 2 damage from the giant spider and falls to 9.
Your turn.
All right.
Coming to David's turns, we got David at 9 and Christian at 16. See what David's got. He's
Think
on the
that's gonna be
ropes.
enough. I am. That's going to hurt. All right, so I'm at 9, and I have to, unfortunately, pass the turn.
Woohoo! Doctor! I will
gonna
draw
hurt.
a card. I'm going to declare combat. Attack, attack.
All right. 5?
5 damage.
All right.
Coming in
And
for
I'm
5.
going to draw my card.
He said draw a card off that 6th Sense enchantment.
Feels
You can
good.
draw a card anytime you hit a creature player.
I'm going to
Feels
play a mountain.
Ah.
Yeah,
there we go.
and let's draw
Oh!
your friend, the Critter Sandworm.
Can't be blocked by a 2 or better. All right, well, that.
Christian plays a giant sandworm. Looks like it's from the movie Tremors.
All right.
And our Kevin Bacon lookalike David is in a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh.
That,
I'm actually glad to see the giant sandworm now. I mean, after last week, I didn't want to see it ever
Yeah, he
again.
did some damage to you last
Oh,
week.
he did. So
You
it's nice.
lost a lot of pack wars. So
It's
7
nice,
drops.
it's nice being able to extract a little bit of revenge. I mean, it's probably just like, oh, he's dead.
yeah.
But
Wow.
decisions.
Wow.
We're looking at David not casting
Okay.
spells here. Part of that reason is probably because he only has 1 black mana.
Yep.
It's a
Doesn't
tough
have-
place to be
Feels
in.
bad.
There's quite a few spells in his deck that probably
Alright,
require
so I'm
double
gonna-
black mana.
Cycle Horror of the Broken Lands. Draw a card.
Can I use that word on stream?
I don't know.
Oh, horror of
Horror.
the
Yeah.
Broken Lands.
All right.
PG, man.
That's okay.
Sadly,
That's
I have to
okay.
pass the turn.
Yeah, like I untap, draw. I could give like the appearance something's gonna happen.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to kill you yet.
Oh my god, just a sag.
Oh,
We have
wow.
another game.
Oh, we do have another game. Okay, I'm gonna play
guys are bored.
Hooded Brawler. I'm not gonna put a pun on
In
that one.
response, I'm gonna Glorious End.
Oh!
What'd you say?
Maybe you shouldn't have gone so quick there. It was
All right. now he.
David has one more turn to try to defeat
We
Christian.
got 55 minutes left.
And
Tight.
Lord of the Accursed is on the board.
And I'm done. That's it.
And you're
And we go to the
dead.
end step.
And the instep kills it. But I lost to myself.
David went down in a blaze of glory, much like Gideon will in the next set.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Christian up one game.
When
The
Uncle
red-green aggressive
We
deck.
have 5 minutes left, so.
We
I
got
thought you said we
You got
can't play
this?
that on stream.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, we got
You right.
If we go to 12-10, who's going to notice?
Yeah. I don't know. You guys mind?
I mean, what are you doing? Really? You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
You're not even
Overtime.
cleaning anything. You could be wrapping cables right now, and you're not. You're just chilling.
Maybe tacos right now.
You could be rapping.
Are they here?
Can we take a break to watch Fredo
Oh,
freestyle?
if it's taco time, we gotta go. God, I wish we had taco time down here.
That's all I'm setting up my.
I
Is there
have.
not a
You
taco?
really?
No, that's in
no.
Northwest.
What's the one by Game Master?
No, taco time is.
Northwest.
Oh, that's the taco shop.
Best
Yeah.
out of 3. Best out of 3.
All right. All right, you lost. You choose.
I'll play first.
Okay.
David chooses to go first. He's gonna try to stem the onslaught of red-green attackers from Christian.
See if I can actually.
Comeback. Game of Force. Game 3.
All right.
I'm just excited we got to see a glorious end.
Right? Okay. You good?
You good?
Woo, starting off quick.
Your turn.
David's got a mountain and a bloodlust insider.
Draw.
He allows you to give haste to any one of your other creatures, so
Evolving Wild.
a 2-drop here from David means a lot of damage coming in before Christian's got anything on the board.
Uh-oh. Christian Joe.
Still Serial Crush from game 1. This isn't even gonna end.
David, now he's your
Oh!
initiate. I'll go
Pathfinder
ahead and
initiate.
tap him to give him haste, and I'll swing for 2.
You will attack me for 2?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't like swing?
Well, I don't know what that means.
I'm attacking you for 2.
Okay. I slide to 18.
I like it.
End of your turn. Tap this.
I was like, he's like, draw.
End of turn. Tap this.
Christian
to-
almost forgetting to use his
almost
evolving
forgot to-
wild.
Almost snafu that.
Almost. That would've been awesome.
Sacrifice it to look for a basic land. Horseshoes.
That would have been amazing.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, brother.
Would have been an easy way to fall behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward. I like it.
All right. Comes into play tap.
Awkward.
All right, and I will untap and draw my card.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Play a land.
We got a tough comment. Michael Raymond says, Josh, you look so hot.
Aww,
You look so hot.
this guy.
So happy.
Play
It's not me, it's just warm in
Nimbleblade
here.
Kinra. It's a 1/3 with prowess. Josh, what's prowess?
Prowess is an ability on creatures that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, your creature gets +1/+1.
Oh, nice.
So he's a 1/3, and if Christian casts any non-creature spell, so artifact, an enchantment, an instant, a sorcery, his guy will become a 2/4.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Oh, here we go.
It's actually a great 2-drop for Christian in this position.
Yeah.
The extra toughness as opposed to power on his 1/3 gives him some better blocks against David's 2/1 and his 1/1.
I'll go ahead and tap Pathmaker Initiate, make him unblockable.
Pathbreaker Initiate's ability
Can't be
lets him
blocked this
tap
turn.
to make any creature with power 2 or
shall
less
defend my
unblockable
attack
for the turn.
And attack for 1.
So to make his 1/1 unblockable and get in for a free damage against Christian that he cannot block.
17.
Your turn.
All right.
David doesn't have a third land or another creature to add to the board.
Oh.
Christian does fall to
Exactly.
17 over here.
Wow, that changes things. I'm gonna play a forest.
Absolutely.
And
Christian does hit his third land, so
yeah.
David could be in some trouble here. He's already down a game. His
Yeah.
open was real
Let's get it
fast, but
Best out of 3. All or nothing.
And so I'm gonna play Sixth Sense
ooh,
on
everybody's
my
best friend.
Nimbleblade.
Give
So
him-
prowess triggers, so it's gonna
Yep.
be a 2/4.
Okay.
And I attack, and I will draw a card
There it is.
for that.
That probably felt
All right, so Christian
Oh,
gets
it
in
felt
for
good.
2 with that prowess guy.
All right.
Getting pumped by him casting the Sixth Sense enchantment.
And then I will
David falls to 18 here, and Christian draws an extra card, getting even a little further
I will
ahead.
pass turn.
Third land off the top for David.
Ooh, get it,
I'm gonna go ahead
girl.
and play Never.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Go ahead and destroy your shit. And he has Aftermath, which is loads of fun.
Absolutely.
What
Never
is the
to
aftermath?
return is the card he cast here. It costs 3 mana, 1 colorless, and 2 black, and it destroys target creature or planeswalker. Once you've cast it the first time, it has what's called Aftermath. So you can cast that spell from the graveyard, and for 4 mana, it allows you to exile a card in a graveyard and make a 2/2 zombie. So Never to return will basically kill a guy for 3 mana, and then allow you to turn that guy you killed into a 2/2 zombie on your side for 4 mana.
And I shall declare my attack.
Very ironically named
And-
card since it says never to return as it returns a guy, but
Magma Spray that. So attack for 1.
and we got a Magma Spray here from Christian taking out David's 2/1 Pathbreaker Initiate.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Again, the Initiate gets exiled from Magma Spray.
I like it.
We're gonna put that in the exile there for
Oh, that's
David,
right.
just making
Forgot
sure.
about that. There we go.
It's
Score is 16 for Christian over here and 18 for David.
I can play this on Crop Duster. On
Look, that's what it's called. All right, we didn't make this up.
Christian plays
It has a
an Aha
3/2
Crop Crasher. It's a 3/2 with haste. When this guy attacks, if you'd like to exert him, again, exerting a creature means you can choose to have him not untap the following turn. And if you do that with him, you can choose any creature on the board and make him not block.
I'm just gonna go ahead and attack, no exertion, and deal 3.
No exert here, just getting him for 3. This is one of the guys that goes along with what we were talking about earlier, how black-red in this set has a bunch of ways to make guys not block and kind of bust itself through.
All right.
Christian passes, and we got 16 on over here for Christian and 15 for David. Is that a 4th land for you, David?
That is a 4th land.
Woo! It's on fire.
Which
Got that 4th
baby.
land.
I'm telling you.
Just a little late.
Go ahead and play a 3/2 Thresher Lizard. I will go ahead and tap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, did you like that? You like that? I mean, she was
Trying to figure out if Christian tapping his mountain was a pump fake or a second Magma Spray.
Oh, that's true. Good call. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and declare my attack phase. I shall attack you for 1.
Okay. I will.
And David decides not to give his 3/2 haste. Maybe a little worried that Christian has a second Magma Spray and didn't want to lose out on 1 damage. I think we can all agree that was a great pump fake from Christian.
Again.
Sometimes tapping your mana and untapping your mana can make your opponent think about spells you may or may not have.
This is where I missed Mana Burn.
This is kind of like a poker thing.
But it was like chess. Ah ha ha ha.
My hand never left the card.
It's
All right,
true.
your turn, sir.
All right.
That mind game, the mind game.
End of your
The
turn.
mind game.
I'll go ahead.
There
and
are a lot of
spare
mind games in Magic. This one wasn't a mind game. He shows the second Magma Spray.
There it is.
Hits Thresher Lizard for 2 and gets exiled as he dies.
Sad times.
Draw my card.
All right.
Play land. All right. Let's bring out
The band.
Christian's got a 5th land.
3.
All right.
Attacks for
That's
3.
well.
No exert on his Crasher. He's got nothing he wants to make not block. So David over here falls to 12. Christian's still sitting fine at 15.
Minotaur Sure Shot.
There he is.
Adds a 2/3 Minotaur to the board. Sure Shot again is the one that you can pay 1 colorless and 1 red mana to pump his attack by 1. He also has reach, so you can take down those pesky blue-white flyers.
Oh, yeah.
Pesky.
They are
Pesky.
Those pesky.
Those
Right.
pesky flyers.
Red-green drafters like me have always thought of blue-white as pesky.
Lord of the Accursed.
Zombie Lord hits the board for David. Doesn't have any other zombies on the board yet, but it is still a 2/3.
So past you.
David passes the turn.
All right. Draw.
Sixth land here for Christian.
and declare-
Dangerous territory for the red-green decks. They have massive
Combat.
beaters at 6 and 7. He's moving into combat and turning his guys sideways. He didn't say anything about exerting his guys. We're assuming he's not exerting.
Okay.
Lord of the Accursed blocks the 3/2. Christian passes, is I think what he meant with his hand there.
I'm saying, so they're gonna trade.
Yep.
All right. I will pump him one time.
Okay.
Pumps the Minotaur once.
There you go.
Pump it.
All right.
Pump the jam.
Pump it. Louder.
So the Minotaur sure shot gets in for 3. Knocking David. David over here down to 9.
Second man.
Our Kevin Bacon
Miso
lookalike is having its up
So
time.
ornery.
Miso Henry's back, and again, I will
Miso Ornery.
give.
That is the Ornery Kudu, for anyone who doesn't know. He's a 3/4 for 3, and when he comes into play, you need to put a -1/-1 counter on any creature you control.
There we go.
Christian decides to put it on his
your
Minotaur
turn.
sure shot.
Cycle my Ceradon.
David cycles his 6/4, trying to get an extra card, maybe a second red mana.
Like that?
You mean like that one? All right. Interesting. So you gotta
See what David has to hold off the attacks here. He does still have the second half of Never to Return in the graveyard too, so he can at least make a 2/2. The 2/2 doesn't help him too much against the 3/4, but
I totally, you know, when I heard David has, I just went David Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
Interesting.
I just, like when David has
Man,
the Hoff?
The off? All right. So, what do we want to do? What do we want
The
to
Hoff?
do? It's got one card in hand. Let's go ahead and play the Baleful Mint.
Baleful Annuit.
The
As the 4/3 lifelinker, same as the Ornery Kudu, when it comes into play, you need to put a -1/-1 counter on any creature you control.
So I'll put it on him. So he's a 3/2.
He is going to put it on himself.
And I shall pass the turn, G. That aggression on the red-green side. So much fun.
Mad aggression on the red-green side.
Thanks for joining us. Game 2 of our sealed Magic Tuesday.
Attack you.
For 1.
Currently 1.
Currently 1.
Tagging for 1.
Alright.
He is, however, tagged with the Minotaur that pumps. So
He's
he
so
looks like he's threatening 3. He's got two red mana and he can pump.
So I shall use my Baleful Mint to block.
David blocks with his
I
3/2
will-
lifelinker.
At first, pump once,
Okay?
and I should trade.
Christian gives a pump and sends it back. David's got nothing. They'll trade.
But he does gain
3 life.
Does
life.
gain 3 life, so David's going to go to 12, gaining back a little bit of life that was lost. Christian's still sitting fine at 15 life and has a 3/4.
Get your.
End of your turn. Go ahead and cycle Unburden.
Where's my cycle cards?
David cycles away that Unburden.
Interesting. Alright. Luxor River Shrine.
What did I do?
Puts out the River Shrine.
So I can pay 1, tap it, gain 1 life, put a brick counter on him, and I can also tap it, gain 2 life if he has 3 brick shrines or more on him.
You really played that?
This is part of a cool cycle of cards they have in AMONKHET where they have artifacts that you can tap and pay. I believe most of them are 1 mana. You get to tap and pay a cost
He's like, wait, what?
to do an ability and add a brick counter. And once you get to 3 brick counters, your monument gets so big that it does more things. This is one of the less effective ones.
Check 3.
The attack for 3 puts David back down to 9.
End your turn. Gain a
He's
life.
going to use that shrine to go up to 10 and put a brick counter on the shrine. Brick.
House.
He's been dropping bricks.
Brick. Wow. 7th
my
land for
attack.
David.
Attack for 1.
Sends in his 1/1. Christian falls to 14. So you have 14 over here to 10 over here.
Now, if I can get out of this flood, attack for 3.
I wonder if you're flooding because of the Luxa River Shrine.
That might be. Hey!
Done?
Yeah.
End of your turn. Gain a life.
End of the turn, David goes up to 8 and puts a second brick counter on the Luxa River Shrine. They become larger once they hit 3 brick counters. You can start using the secondary ability.
Speaking of
House.
flood,
Ever since the Luxor River Shrine has hit the board, both players have been flooding.
Yeah.
Unintended use of the card, I suppose.
Let's go ahead.
So Christian attacks David here for 3. David falls down to
with
5.
an Ember Horn Minotaur.
there it is.
I can exert it when it attacks. If it gets +1/+1 and menace until end of turn.
All right.
And I will.
End of your turn. Gain a life.
David uses the Luxor River Shrine to gain a life, going back up to 6. He hits that 3rd brick counters. From now on, that River Shrine will gain 2 life every time he taps it. So,
Okay.
And he can just tap it, right? It doesn't have to pay mana.
Soul Stinger. And I'll go ahead and put
Soul Stinger hits the board for
-2
David.
on him, so he is a 2/3.
He puts the 2 -1/-1 counters on the Soul Stinger itself. So he's got a 2/3. And whenever the Soul Stinger dies, he'll be able to transfer those 2 counters to any other 1 creature. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Every Tuesday
11 o'clock.
at 11 o'clock a.m. California
Pacific
time.
Standard Time.
2/3.
Oh, Pacific Standard Time. California time, same thing.
Yeah, where we live.
Any feedback or comments? Awesome. Please let us know what you guys want to see, what we can do better. If we need to make David look more like Kevin Bacon.
It's not exerted.
Not exert.
No exert on
Not
the 4/3
exerted.
here for Christian. Sends in with the Minotaur and the Miso Ornery.
All right. So let's go ahead and double block
Okay.
each of them.
David blocks 1 guy on each.
Okay.
All right. So
Christian says pass, so the damage gets dealt.
so
He puts his 2 -1/-1 counters on the Minotaur, which will finish it off. So we see the board empty. Christian is left with a 3/4, and we still have 14 over here for Christian and 6 life for David.
There it is.
And Bester?
And
Christian
your-
adds a 3/1 before his turn ends, and David uses his newly built Luxa River Super Shrine to gain 2 life and go to 8.
Blighted Bat.
David adds a Blighted Zombie Bat to the board. It is a 2/1. You can pay 1 colorless to give it haste. Looks like he's finally getting around to using the Aftermath on Never to Return. Lets you cast it from the graveyard,
give me a
exiling
Minotaur.
another card to create a 2/2 zombie for yourself. Basically turning some graveyard fodder into a 2/2 creature.
Woo!
We didn't get any zombie tokens.
No. Did they put
Wow.
in the set?
Yeah, I think they did. Oh yeah, we'll use this.
And the Force of Will Invocation is the perfect zombie token.
It's
It's
counter.
anybody's
It's counter.
spell.
It's counter.
It's
Purchasing
counterspell.
those.
Yeah,
Oh, it's counterspell.
It's counterspell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nearly as cool. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
it's not
Yeah.
as cool.
I thought they said Force of Will. When they
Yeah,
meant
no,
counterspell,
no,
I thought they
counterspell.
meant Force Will.
All right.
And
No,
it's your turn.
legitimately
Yeah,
counter.
let's find a zombie token.
Draw.
I mean, I'm a fan of counterspell. Like, don't get me wrong.
You would be.
Combat.
Yeah.
Tac tac.
Tac. So we got a 3/4 coming, and we've got a
3/1.
3/1. Whenever deals combat to a player, target untap target creature or land. Okay. So I'll use the 2/2 to block him.
Okay.
and I'll-
David blocks his 2/2 on Christian's 3/1 and lets the 3/4 through.
That's good.
Defense.
All right.
So those guys will trade, counterspell, and the 3/1 leave the battlefield. David takes 3 damage from the unblocked Ornery Kudu and falls to 5.
And your turn.
That Luxa River Shrine keeps at it, moving him from 5 to 7.
Wow.
A 9th land hits the board for David. He was having some problems getting any land in the beginning. Now
Now
he has the
can't
opposite
stop.
problems.
Go ahead and declare attack and swing.
12.
Sends over 2, putting Christian here down to 12. David's still at 7, but he has the Luxa River Shrine. Keep it a minute.
That is keeping a minute.
We gave him some
I made
shite
fun of
for
it.
playing it, but
Attack you for 3, sir.
it's minimizing. He hits 4 life as
I'll
he gets
play
hit for
a
3.
Pathmaker Initiate.
2 or less can be blocked. All right, end of your turn. Gain 2 life.
So David gains 2, going back up to 6. Christian adds a 2/1 Pathbreaker Initiate to his side of the board.
Like that. Curse Minotaur. 3/2 Menace. Should pass turn to you.
David passes back. This one's a real slobber knocker. We got a lot of back and forth.
Decisions.
Look, I'm just
decisions.
saying, if you can gain life consistently, I'm a fan. It was cheap.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
easy.
You get it up there. It
Didn't cost me anything.
Takes a while to get going,
I'm
but
gonna go ahead and cycle that.
All right.
Christian cycles away slinging shot here.
All
It
right.
is 1 green and lets you put 3 -1/-1 counters on a creature with flying. And it also cycles for 2 golas.
Attack. Very well.
Okay.
David blocks the 3/4 with his 2/1 bat.
Take
and
2.
takes 2 from his Pathbreaker Initiate, falling to 4.
Fast turn.
And that Luxor River Shrine puts him back up to 6 life. So we got Christian here at 12 with a creature advantage. David over here at 6.
All right. Here we go.
6 to 12.
Merciless Javeliner.
David adds a Javelineer to his side of the board. Javelineer lets you pay 2 mana, discard a card to put a -1/-1 counter on any creature. As an added bonus, that creature can't block this turn.
I shall declare my attack phase. I shall attack with my 3/2 Menace.
David, it's sending it in for 3.
I'm at 9.
And I pass the turn to you, sir.
Christian falls to 9, and David's still over here at 6.
Mother F.
I'm not sure we're allowed to say that on TV.
F?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like A.
They can't even. No. No, you gotta skip it.
G.
Exactly. There you go.
This is G.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Hey,
let's
look,
just-
there's
what-
some
what's
land.
that? What's that? Oh, just maybe a land. Let's go ahead and declare combat.
Okay. So, in response to combat,
Sound effects.
I'm going to
Sound effects.
tap 2, discard a card, and put a -1/-1 on here.
David discards his Glorious End to kill the Pathbreaker Initiate. As sad as I am to see Glorious End go here, Pathbreaker Initiate is a good one to kill. Another interesting thing to consider here as well is if David didn't want to discard that,
Yeah.
he may have seen what Christian had untapped on his turn and tried to take 2 turns in a row to end the game.
At him.
You're gonna fling at him.
Christian
Okay.
does have the fling, so he's casting fling. He'll sack the 2/1 guy he has in order to kill Christian's 4/2 Minotaur.
Are you at 18?
No.
No.
I'm at 9.
Christian is at 9, not
Okay.
18.
But attack you.
For 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And in return, gain 2 life.
David goes down to 3 from the attack. Luxor River Shrine brings him back to 5. An 11th land for David makes the land score 11 to 11.
Oh, well, I can.
Christian with a slight edge because he didn't
I'm
play
at
the
6.
Evolving Wilds on turn 1.
Untap. Let's draw. I'll go ahead and play the other one.
Oh, trump cards. Land number
Because-
12 for Christian.
Yeah. Well,
Is this
I
it?
think
Is that it?
That can't be it. That can't be
Is
it.
that it?
Is that gonna do it?
this might be it.
All right.
David
All
has
right,
no
let's
cards
go
in his hand.
ahead and make sure. I
A
need
lot of Hollywood
need-
showboating
need a
here
red
from
in there.
Christian.
Yeah.
Showing what a gracious winner he can be.
Is that gonna
Samet, Voice of Dissent. All right, I'm not even gonna flash him in. Double Strike, Vigilance, and Haste. Other creatures you
Plays
control.
Samet, the
So
mythic.
there is 3, and I declare attack, but he's got Vigilance, so it's not tapped.
Okay.
And so he's attacking with Double Strike.
Christian doesn't play.
Oh,
he has
double
haste
strike.
and double strike, which means Christian is coming in for 9.
When I
David's got no cards.
in you.
Luxor
Well played,
River
sir.
Shrine can only get him to
Legendary
7.
It's
creature.
open.
That's
It's
it.
open.
I mean, it was all
Yeah.
it was all downhill from here for you. I mean,
And just
Bomb,
like in the
bomb.
stories, Samut is the one who takes him out.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys read the Magic lore at all.
Oh, man.
This guy is actually such a G in the books that he takes over the group that involves a bunch of planeswalkers. He is not a planeswalker. He does not have a spark.
Not yet.
But he takes control of the group and tells them what's what. He's like, listen, you guys have no plan. You keep messing it up. I'm taking control of this situation. And the planeswalkers listen.
Yep.
You're talking Gideon, Nissa, like...
Well done.
Well done.
Rivershine, you'd be a little nicer.
Rivershine did keep him in there a little bit.
I do have to be nice to the River Shrine.
We've got to wonder, though, if that River Shrine would have been a reasonable creature, would he have been able to trade, and would that have been better than the, than the 8 life?
It was a sign for the flood.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
But thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
Say next Tuesday we will be doing some sort of Magic. We haven't decided yet, but next Tuesday.
If you have a favorite, let us know.
Yeah,
You can tweet at us.
put it in the comment right now.
Put it in
tweet
the
us.
comment now.
Let us know your
but
ideas.
Tuesday, we'll be here.
Yeah.
Again at 11.
Let's
And Josh, Christian. Josh, where can we find you most of the time?
You can find me at Game Master in the Laguna Hills Mall. We do Magic 7 days a week. You can also find us at GameMasterLH.com.
Seriously, folks, like I'm only ever buying cards there ever again. This is the second one. This I've got the days and the counters.
How'd you get the
so-
first one?
Oh, it was Pack War, I think. And even though I lost, I feel like I won.
And they wonder why I'm salty. But when it comes to playing,
Hey, there you go. He took it. Anyway,
2-0.
thanks for tuning in.
Thanks a lot,
Make sure
guys.
you check out Unrivaled.com, and we'll see you next time.